Hey, let's finish this up about the no cash bill, man. That's gonna be like a permanent riot. Listen, you ain't supposed to protect, condone, or advocate for criminality. Me personally, I don't trust anybody that do. I think they on some depopulation stuff. Because I told you what I would do. I got a business. They coming in there with them masks covering their whole face. They done snatched some stuff, got away. Police catch them outside. They got to let them right out. They come back. Yeah, man, you thought it was sweet. Ball, ball, ball. Man, he popped my cousin, man. I'm about to slide on him. I'm street smart, so I'll be in there. Watch. Let's see if anybody try to come back, try to slide on. As soon as they come through. Ball, ball, ball. Like, hey man, y'all shouldn't have signed that no cash bail thing. I'm just defending myself, man. I got a life to live. I got kids. I got me. I got a life to live and enjoy. And because somebody else done dealt with some trauma, what that got to do with me? We had this thing called trauma-based care. And you know, it was necessary. It was a good training. But guess what though? Even if you've been through trauma, the decisions you choose to make may come back to hunt you. They come back to hunt a lot of people. You gotta rise above your trauma. You can't be expecting everybody to lay down and give you whatever you ask for. They'll tell you quick, man, I'm a man, man. I'm a grown man. I got hair on my ball. You a grown boy. Because a grown man, what he don't got, he don't got. He figure out a way to get it or he go without. That's what grown men do. Grown men don't put on poo shiesty masks and rob banks and rob armored trucks and stuff like that. You know who do that? Identity crisis people. What do I mean by identity crisis? You think you them rappers. Like, what's that video with Future mask off when they went in there and did that robbery and came running out? You think you him. You think you the dude on the video in real life. You think you the video guy. You trying to make it come life. These dudes ain't gonna let you take their stuff, man. And then it's crazy because a lot of them foreigners, they already don't like y'all. Any chance they get, they gonna put a bullet in you. You better believe it. And any smart black person, just because you black, hey man, you gonna have to get you a job. Or go start you a business or something. Anything you gotta do, go sell you some water. Shoot, I see you out there. I might throw you a couple dollars, tell you to keep the water, sell it to somebody else. I respect those dudes that sell that water. As long as they ain't doing like trying to get no 8 ball or 16th or trying to put some dope out there. Man, just keep adding money on top of money. Money on top of money. You made $5, you keep $5. You make another $5, now you got 10. You make another 5, you got 15. You getting somewhere. You just got to keep repeating the cycle. But y'all, I done seen dudes, literally, I kid you not, I've seen dudes go to prison robbing somebody with $2 in their pocket. And sometimes killing them. And I've told dudes, like the ones that would try to no snitch rule. I done told dudes, like I told this one dude, man, they trying to give you life. You didn't kill him. You didn't know he was going to do that. Tell him what you did. Take the time for what you did. The dude came back. I said, man, what's going on? You good? He just wasn't talking. He was trying not to cry. Because he listened to me. And he probably felt like he was a snitch, but he only got 2 years. They gave the dude he was with life. They gave him a reverse waiver, which is something they do with juveniles sometimes. And he ended up doing 2 years. I kid you not. I typed his name in for many years. He never did anything else. They robbed some type of business, and his buddy killed the owner. I said, man, you didn't pull the trigger, man. You gonna let them? They thought he pulled the trigger, and his buddy just playing on it. He ain't even, man, you know, he ain't telling them what happened, man, you know. Yeah. I said, man, that ain't your friend. He trying to let you take the fall. I said, forget him. He came back. He did what I said. A couple days later, he was happy and good spirits. He said, Noah Howard, man, I listened to you. They gave me a reverse waiver. They gave me 2 years. It was like up to 4 years, depending on his behavior. His behavior, he didn't do nothing else. And like, I could type his name in right now. He ain't never been back to jail. I believe his family might have moved. Smart. Get these people, man. Anybody that wants you to commit crimes, that's not your friend. Any judge, any lawyer that advocates for criminals is not good. Now, I could see if somebody getting accused of something they ain't do. But if you do the crime, you got to do the time, tough guy. Tough guy, ain't no guns in prison, tough guy. Because I'm one of the ones try to talk to him. And one day I told you the dude that was rolling his eyes, I could see in his room. I'm on the button, control panel. I'm like this, talking to him. I looked over there in this room, he's like this. Guess what happened to him? He thought it was sweet. He ran up on an old man, 60-something, 70-something years old. Man, give me your wallet, this, whatever he said. The dude took his gun from him and shot him with it, right through the heart. He died. He died. Y'all be trying to act cool. You hanging with the boys, smoking weed and stuff. You on probation. You gonna go back to jail, clown. Jail was fun? You had fun in there? How was the menu? You get what you want? You better do what you gotta do to stay out of trouble, man. Because you might just run into a correctional officer like me. Some guys liked it. They like that structure. Like, man, you know, they doing their time. They don't want all that riffraff. They don't like staff to be getting ran over. But some of them will get mad at you when they can't run you over. It's like a mix. Some of them used to say, man, we need Howard over here. Y'all ninjas tripping. Then the supervisor come on the pod. Hey, could y'all put Howard over here next rotation? Some people be like, oh, no, man, Howard be trying to get back. He be shaking back. That's stuff they say here. He be shaking back. No, we don't want Howard over here. We want weak staff junior. I remember the good old days, the first time I worked there. Man, I could just sit back. I could just be, I ain't even have to be strict. They'd be like, I just tell them, man, go sit down, man. All right, Mr. Howard. Every little thing I told him. All right, Mr. Howard. Easy. But this generation, when I was there from 2018 to 2021, always, you have to tell them, man, I gave you fair warning, man. Have a good sleep. Come on, man, give me another chance. Good night. Man, I ain't locking in. And some of them would turn, try to fight. I miss the actual work of corrections, but it was like the management, some of their decisions. Like most of them I already knew because I worked with them. They was cool, but it was this one in particular that, I mean, I didn't hate her per se, but she just, the way she did things, like she was trying to weaken your power on your unit. So you had to, sometimes you had to just show her like I'm finna do what I need to do. You do what you gotta do. And you get caught in the office and stuff like that. That reminds me of, she was the Democratic supervisor. The other supervisors were more conservative in the way they did their job. The one was the Democrat. And so a lot of times, like when I got in trouble towards the end for something I said, it was like an executive decision, because all the conservative supervisors, they was on my side. They was like, just give them a warning. But the main boss was like, no, I ain't giving them no warning. I'm giving them a 30-day probation. I was like, wow. He don't know how we do things back here. He just siding with the parents. I don't want my kid with Mr. Howard. Mr. Howard too mean, he too strict. He act like he got a problem with my son. I have a problem with your son, but your son is your son. I'm not his son. He's your son. Some of them dudes try to act like you they kid or something. They try to talk to you like you're a cat. Like, man, go lock in. Get out of here. Man, that's all right, though. If I ever see you on the outs, I'm going to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I be like, man, do what you got to do, man. If you see me on the outs, man, just know it ain't going to be the same. You think I'm bad in here. I used to tell him, you ain't seen nothing. But it caters to criminals. I'm going to close. It caters to criminals, y'all. Whatever state I move in, they bring some old, I'm going to keep an extra $5,000 to $10,000 to get right up out of that state and go to another state that don't got that. That's what I would do if I lived in Chicago. I'd be like, deuces. Well, let me do it like this. Because when you do it like that, that means something. I know what it means, so I'm just going to throw it up like that. Peace. So, thanks for watching. Keep tuning in. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping All Subject channel.